Armenia has been constantly shelling the positions of the Azerbaijani army and the frontline villages since the ceasefire agreement reached between the parties in 1994. The victims of Armenian terrorism have become women, elderly people and children. Recently, Dilshad Allahverdiyeva, a 73-year-old resident of Aghdam's Garvand village who came from Baku to pay tribute to her martyred nephew and a brother, was wounded when she and some of her relatives were in the cemetery. She was wounded in her ear. She was taken to a hospital in Aghdam and given the first medical aid. The Minister of Defense confirmed the fact. My brothers, mother and father are all buried here. When I moved from one grave to another, I suddenly felt a sharp pain in my ear. I touched and saw that it's bleeding. We all tried to hide, but they continued to fire. There were a lot of children and women nearby. I was quickly taken to the nearest hospital and was given the first medical aid. A year ago, in July 2017, the entire world was shocked by the murder of 2-year-old Zahra and her grandmother as a result of the shelling of Azerbaijan's Al-Khanlı village by the Armenian armed forces. Over the course of past 30 years, Armenia has proved that it is waging war against the civilian population. Despite the condemnation of such killings by the entire international community, the troops of occupying country still continue to violate the ceasefire on a daily basis. Tural Genceliyev, the head of the Azerbaijani community of the Nagorno-Karabakh region, considers that such actions are of provocative nature and negatively affects the negotiation process.
As you know, as a result of Armenian separatism, we have been deprived of our natural rights, property rights. So we would like to return back to the Nagorno-Karabakh region, and we would like to restore our rights and to be back. This is our first aim. And also we are ready to pursue a constructive dialogue with Armenian community of Nagorno-Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. And for this end, first of all, the occupied territories of Azerbaijan must be liberated. The forces that currently occupy the Azerbaijani territories must be withdrawn. And only after this, as a result of our return to the Nagorno-Karabakh region, we, together with the Armenian community of the Nagorno-Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, we are ready to build up peaceful coexistence.
The occupying forces still remain in the primordial Azerbaijani lands, and the civilians are attacked by the invaders. However, both Armenia and the entire world community should remember that Azerbaijan is able and ready to protect its citizens and will never accept the status quo.